What is up, everybody? Yes, we are live. It is Tuesday, May 11th. You know what that means. Nothing in particular, but it is time for the Random Talking Indie Music Show coming to you live on Twitch, Facebook, Periscope, /Twitter, and YouTube. Once Minx get her side set up, we will be also on Caffeine, and we will be live on Mixler.com/Minx Radio. I want to welcome everybody for joining in with us tonight. If you are new to the show, we welcome you. Basically, what we do, random indie. We can't say so much, a lot of the countries are flagged. Thanks, Facebook, and also YouTube. We are here to give you love, light, and shenanigans. That's what we do. And we are here from Monday to Wednesday from 7:15 to 9:30 p.m. People's Internets. For those that don't know, we are your hosts. I am 759, always on the screen and on the scene, ready to do my thing. And I'm joined by my co-host, the Bronx Bully, the Beast from the East with a gap on her teeth. But it's perfectly okay, a.k.a. Merciless Minx, a.k.a. Brew Honesty. It's my homegirl, Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Cuda. Call her whatever you want to call her. Just don't call her copycat. And also don't call her the N-word with the hard E-R. Do they dig, Minx? or do they dig? Uh-oh.
Better dig.
Oh my goodness. And if not, we got two words for
Les Chevelles.
Le Cheval. Turn your mic up a little bit. What is that doing?
Good?
Oh, hold on.
Are we good?
Yeah, hold on. I think we
I
good.
didn't touch nothing.
That was me. I touched something.
Oh,
Go me. I'm always
I'm over
touching
here
something.
looking like Elliot from fucking E.T. and shit.
Don't do that. Tonight we've got some dope topics for you guys. And yeah, like I said, we're just here for the foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans. But before we get to such foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans, you already know what we got to do. We got to give y'all one of these at the beginning of the show. This is the shiny, prestigious Head Nigga Damn award because you did not ask for it, but it's free and we're giving it to you. Compliments of Minx Radio. Enjoy. Also, head on over to minxradio.com for the Minx Show podcast, current and past episodes. And also be sure to hit that merch tab. Get you some Minx Mafia merch, what we would like to call Mama. Because you know it's hot. I'm sure you want a tank top, a t-shirt, pair of ankle socks with our faces on it. Why not, right? So it's affordable, it's comfortable. When you do buy some merch, tag us in our social medias and let us know that you rock with us. You rock with Minx Radio. That's me. Dang it. Dell, nobody wants to optimize my PC. Optimize. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
Oh, child.
Just rudely interrupted. When you do purchase a piece of merch, be sure to tag us on our social media to let us know that you rock with our movement and that you support the RTIM show. And yes, you can follow us on our social medias. Minx is at Brewha Bars on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. And I am on Instagram and Twitter. And gentlemen, guess what? Yeah. Y'all can follow Minx Couture on OnlyFans for free. I mean, if you want to, right? But guess what? You're getting no titties. I'm sorry. You ain't getting none of that. No nudes, none of that crazy shit that you think you're going to get. However, if you would like, to send some extra money for maybe a nip slip, maybe she might be able to accommodate you. As a matter of fact, if y'all missed the show that we did last night, she do some crazy shit. Mayonnaise, let me tell you. But anyway, you're not wasting mayonnaise on me, Minx. But yeah, we're here. OnlyFans, Minx Couture. Also, Minx Radio is doing a giveaway. 5 written song reviews. You must like and share the live stream. You must do that in order to get your song reviewed. If you get enough, thumbs up, likes, things like that. I mean, Minx like to give away some merch, so who knows? But you must like and share that good old live stream. Also, if you would like to donate to the RTIM show, we do appreciate it. All proceeds go back to Minx Radio, making sure that our website is working, making sure we can provide some decent content for you guys, give you something to laugh about, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's that on that. So we're here. Minx, what's going on? Uh-oh.
Hold on a second.
Oh boy.
I'm just checking something.
Oh. Yeah, earlier I was on here getting ready to go live, and it was like, your connection. I'm like, man, don't start this mess already. We ain't got the time. Nobody's got time for all this mess, but yeah. Again, shout out to everybody that's tuned in with us. Uh-oh. So, uh-oh.
Just keep talking for me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Are you testing the audio feed for Mixler, right?
No, for caffeine.
Uh-oh. Is caffeine not caffeining for us today? Well, it is Tuesday. Let's check and see what's going on. Because y'all know what it is, what they give us on Tuesday nights. They give us a bunch of battles and all this other crazy stuff. Let's see.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Yeah, yeah.
I got it. My bad.
You
No,
got it?
I was.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, I wasn't hearing anything. I've been having issues with my phone. You know how Apple does. Crapple, sons of bitches.
not
They
Crapple.
fuck with your phone and you know they force you into the newer devices, and I'm just not with that.
I'm
And
not with
Apple.
it. You know what? When I said I was gonna get the 7, that was gonna be the last phone I get, I lied. I got the 11, and this is for sure the last phone that I'm gonna get because I will not get another phone.
Well, here's what pisses me off, right? So today I was fairly sleeping all day. I don't know why I was so tired. I guess it's the retrograde or the new moon. Actually, it's a new moon that we have. Um, and I just, you know, you never want to sit down when you feel that way, and you sit down and you know you wake up, you know, you got drool all over your
Mm.
face. It's like,
Oh,
what the fuck? I was
that's
sleeping.
some bomb ass sleep though.
It really was. It was majestic. Um, I went to bed fairly, you know, at a decent hour. I didn't play any. I was going to play VR last night, but once again, I'm stuck with this whole what platform do I need to be gaming on? Because I'm not like when it comes to Facebook, it's not that I don't mind Facebook. It's just that I chose Facebook because again, Oculus and Facebook are hand in hand.
Right.
The problem that I'm seeing is like I don't understand how some of these motherfuckers on Facebook that are doing gaming streams have like 12,000 people in their live stream. I don't understand that. Like,
I
that's
noticed that too.
what is it about Facebook and gaming? Like it's anyway. I personally, I literally sat here last night and I said, okay, do I want to go live? Like this is the drawback that I'm facing. I want to do live streams and you know, one of my friends has said, wait, if you do your live streams on Caffeine and you do the gaming shit on Caffeine, you could actually just like record, you know, the whole stream and then upload it. But I was like, okay, do you know how much RAM and gigs that I have to
Yeah, that's a lot.
utilize?
That's a lot.
Whereas with Twitch, they allow you to take a snippet. You know, you could have a whole fucking gaming stream if you want. They don't save it for I think over 30 days or 40 days, but after a while, you know, even the people that are watching you can take clips and post it to their shit, right? So that's another
Right.
good thing. But I really need to get this together because you know, I've obviously know I'm not a daytime streamer when it comes to gaming. I'm more of a nighttime streamer when it comes to gaming because that's where the, you know, the freaks come out at night.
What?
No, but it's like I don't I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I want to be a gamer streamer because I think I have pretty decent live streams. I have people laughing at my distaste of when I get shot in the face by a hater. Um, it's just tough. It's just tough. So I was dealing with that last night. Literally, I just sit here like this, and I'm like, if I have more people follow me on OnlyFans, I can just go live on that bitch and monetize it too. I can say,
You
fuck with that.
know, I haven't heard anybody do that, but it's not a bad idea.
You need about, I think they said you need about 10 people on OnlyFans in order to go live.
Really?
Yeah.
Such unrealistic numbers. No, I'm kidding.
Well, right now I think I have like 3. I'm not too mad about it.
I mean, you can do 10. You can pull 10.
Your stream is very laggy today.
Yeah, I see my connection is on some bullshit this evening.
Connection is connecting. It's
Yeah.
connecting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I honestly I want to figure it out because I have fun being on live streams. I love streaming live and engaging with the audience because a lot of the people, you know, they just want to see what I'm into, which is mostly the VR gaming, and people are fascinated by that. Hold on. Yes.
You know what it is.
Oh, I dropped my vape and my
Oh
cup.
boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Babe,
Oh god.
get them off.
Really?
She didn't drop the juice. Oh
See, I dropped my everything. See, oh shit, that's what I get. Oh, I didn't drop my vape. I dropped my coffee. That's what it was. But I was very smart
no. Mm-hmm.
because I bought like a riser and I put the riser on the floor because I've dropped my water and everything several times.
Uh-huh.
Put the desktop on top of the riser so that when something falls on the floor like liquids,
Mm-hmm.
it will be safe. Yes, come here, you. Oh shit.
Ah,
Hold on a
Jesus.
second.
Thanks.
God damn it. Give me this. Give me this. Never have liquids near your equipment.
Unless you're like me and you have bottled water with the top on it.
Yes. Hold on a second, Jane. I gotta grab all this. Give me this. I screwed up bad. I screwed up bad.
Oh, no.
God damn it. Hold on one second. Sorry, y'all. This is the fun part of live streaming. The random stuff that happens on the Random Talk and Indie Music Show. Hold on one second.
Super random.
Grab that.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Bad.
Oh my gosh.
How many times
Again.
does this happen? How many times does this happen? Like at least 3 times a week. Push this back. I spilled coffee all over the floor, guys.
Oh goodness.
It wasn't a lot though, thank God. It was just like a little corner.
And now you're about to break the glass. Look at you. Again, for those who are tuned in with us, thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. We are on YouTube.
Oh, we
We-
did pretty good.
We are on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter. It keeps saying Periscope, but it's directly on my Twitter. So yeah.
I'm gonna let her walk in and say hi, and then I'm gonna bring my chair back in.
Okay.
This is the shit we have to deal with. Hold on.
Oh Jesus.
There you go. Go ahead.
What's up, bestie? Ah, where's the mic? Pull the mic to you. There you go. Say what's up.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
We need a smaller chair, right? Do we need a smaller chair? Yeah. That chair is too big for the she shed. You can't fit in here. Say hi, everybody. Throw up some hearts and say, let everybody know your birthday's in 6 days, and you're accepting Cash App.
So yeah, she can't remember all of that. I don't know why she just threw that to you like that. Y'all, her birthday is in a week. Little Gina about to be 4 years old. So y'all give it up in the Cash App. You can, I think you can Cash App Minx. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put her cash tag up. Y'all wait a second, because I gotta look for it. I gotta look
you
for
done?
it.
You say see you later, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Throw up those hearts. Yay. Good jobs. Say see you later, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
That was the most random thing on the Random Talk.
Hold on.
What? Random Talk and Engine what? No, all you heard was Engine. All right.
All right, there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to Cash App Gina for her birthday in 6 days, I hate that you're doing this. You can Cash App Minx.
Oh,
Jesus. You can Cash App her $Minx1. Gang, what up, bruh? Throw up a couple dollars for Gina for her 4th birthday. You know what I'm saying? All proceeds will probably go to more LOL dolls.
oh my God, I can't take no more of them shits. 'Cause we
So,
have
yeah.
too many. We have way too many of those.
So y'all can, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. All right, I think we're in here. I'm wearing Vern. Shout out to Vern.
Shout out to Vern. Yeah. I was really about to hit the sad violin music. Hold on. It was like, yeah, shout out to Vern.
Shout
Hold
out,
on.
shout out to Vern.
Shout out to Vern.
I purchased this when his EP dropped, Serene. And
Yeah.
again, still a dope EP. I'm actually supposed to still be doing a review on it. Now that Minx Radio is back, we're definitely working on getting some more articles out that are suffice to get your SEO going on your name and your brand.
Mm-hmm.
So, and shout out to Vern. Appreciate the shirt. I appreciate the merch. And I can't wait for the next one. I know he has a couple of more projects coming out too. So got to get a lot of people that I had on the podcast back on the podcast because I forgot how to podcast on some dead ass shit. I need to get back on it.
I mean, people had been asking me when were we going to do interviews and stuff like that. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. And these are people that used to be on, that were guests on my old podcast. It was like when you doing interviews, I don't know.
Right.
Probably if we do, probably if you have a project dropping soon or something like that.
I would say, in a sense, I wouldn't say interview. You know what I would do? I would have it like instead of an interview, more like come in and hang out with us, right? You hang out with us for about 15 minutes. We talk, we chop it up. You put in some insights about what your thoughts are on a topic, plug in what the fuck you do, and that's it. Doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be interviewee. You know what I mean?
So, who are your inspirations when you came up with the song?
Like I would do. Oh, I know what I would do. We would do 10 questions. That's a good thing.
That's
do
actually a good idea.
Do like 10 questions. Like you come through, sit down with us. We're gonna ask you 10 questions. It could be about what you do. It could be about social issues. It could be about anything. You answer your 10 questions, plug in what the hell you do, and get the fuck out.
Yeah, you got to get up out of here, buddy. So,
because I find like
that's actually a good idea. Yeah, interviews are very formal,
awkward.
Awkward. Some people don't know how to interview. For these so-called real artists, real rappers that never took an artist development course ever in life, and it shows. I don't particularly like interviews because you got some. What you gonna ask me? Well,
Fact.
if I told you what I was going to ask you, your answers would be fake. Your emotion when I ask you a certain question, like I wouldn't get that pure emotion. Like if I asked a personal question and I get a, oh, but if you already know I'm gonna ask you about your homeboy that died 3 years ago, then you just go, oh yeah, my homeboy, no. I don't. Mm-mm. I did that for one interview because I had never done an interview before, and I was like, I need to come up with a series of questions that I would ask. Throw a topic in there, then cut to a song to come back and continue. But the more I continued with the interview, the more awkward it got because the person didn't know what the fuck to say.
Interesting.
And it got real And I was like, okay, well, that was such and such. Be sure to look out for their next project. Shit, like,
Fact. But one thing I want to say, sorry. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I'm just going to say it. All right, so apparently, y'all know I'm a rapper, right? Y'all know I'm a rapper. Y'all know.
Is this a rant?
No, it's more of a pleasant observation.
What's the fun in that? Go ahead.
I don't know. Something happened. I don't know what happened to me. I woke up. Like a lot of people for the last couple of days, y'all really think that I fucking went nuts and lost my mind because I lost my social media and all this other crazy shit. No, none of that is happening. I'm going to tell you what's happened to me. When you find your purpose and your calling, like you could be a rapper your whole life. You could be a singer your whole life. You could be a producer your whole life. Like this is like the same, like I'll give you a perfect example. The dude from Hangover, the Asian doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's the right term to call him, but
I mean he is
a doctor. You see what I'm saying? So his calling Well, his purpose was to be a doctor. His calling was to be a comedian.
Right.
So
Yo, I am mad, Laggy. You are right. I don't know what's going on.
yeah, you're like, "Hey, this guy, Jesus,
Don't tell me like that.
so this is what's happening. I have mapped out my purpose for years. I was like, I'm a rapper, I'm a producer, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm this and that. And God said, no, the fuck you not no more.
You thought.
And he basically was like, look, I ain't saying you trash, I ain't saying you whack, but I kind of need you for something. So again, I don't know what happens if everything happens for a reason. I don't even know what the map is anymore for shit. But again, that same video that I put up about Child Protective Services and Nancy Schaefer and the investigation that needs to be done pertaining to that, and several other investigations that I think that needs to be done. Apparently, I became Diane Sawyer in this bitch.
Oh,
And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because when you're a cognitive thinker like me, and I like to act out shit, like I tell stories in a way where, you know, some people you can see that they're forcing it, and then you have other people like myself, people need visual aids, and there's nothing wrong with that.
right.
And I see shit for what it is. Like last night, I don't know, I was on Facebook, and there was a girl, 13 years old, Tristan Bailey, was found dead in Florida. There was a search for her. You know, she went missing Saturday night. They found her body Sunday night. So you can imagine that is a Mother's Day nightmare to find your child dead. But something, it's always something that doesn't sit right with me. And I'm looking at these reports, and this is a video that now is still making its rounds because I said there was a lot of shit that was wrong with this. And again, the girl was 13. She went missing. She was found dead. The boy that was attached to this, he was 14 years old. So now you're talking about 13-year-old. These are adolescents. These are newly pubescent teens. And I had questions. I said, why the fuck would a 13-year-old girl, like I'm looking at, you know, when the sheriff's department puts out, you know, the blotter, they'll say, okay, they were last seen here and the last time that the family saw or friends saw this girl. It said on the report that she went missing at 1 o'clock in the morning. The last time her parents saw her was at 12 o'clock in the morning. The last time society saw her was 1 o'clock in the morning. So my question is, why the fuck during a panini is a 13-year-old girl frolicking around outside at a center? Right? So that was the first thing. First red flag. Nobody questioned that. Everyone, oh my God, it's so sad. Thoughts and prayers. No, prayers, yes. Thoughts, definitely. Because why is a 13-year-old girl out in Florida at 1 o'clock in the morning, where at 10 o'clock in the morning, her family realized that she wasn't there, has not returned back from wherever the fuck she was going. She was a cheerleader. And I just was like, this don't sound right. This whole situation doesn't sound right. So I did some research, and the research that I found, literally people are saying to me that you need to get into investigative journalism because you are dope. You're amazing. You know what to look for. And I found a lot of shit. Like one of the things that I tell people about Snapchat is that, first of all, a lot of people don't use Snapchat. Well, more people are coming back to Snapchat because they're like, fuck Instagram. Like, what the fuck is this shit? One of the features of Snapchat that people don't know is the map feature. And I trust that shit over anything that the news media and everyone is saying. So if you're telling me that there was an explosion in your town and the news is reporting that, I'm going into Snapchat. I'm going to that location where you said that explosion was, and I'm zooming the fuck in. And I'm going to click at that location, and every single snap that is public will pop up. So you can see everything. So even down to Colombians, right? They're talking about, they're censoring, you know, Colombians. They don't want nobody to know what's going on down there. I fucking whoop, all the way over to Colombia, zoomed right the fuck in and saw what's happening. So this is what's happening with this girl. This is another Kanika Jenkins situation. Okay? Because when someone dies or someone goes missing or something happens and you go on Facebook, I am a comment head. I read the comments. And her peers are telling a totally different story. The news is saying that it was one boy involved. Her peers on Snapchat are saying that there was two boys involved. And I posted that. And they tried to take that post down because I took the screenshot of all the kids that kept posting, come on, Aiden, you know you were with her last. Why are you? And I'm just like,
Aiden. Mm-hmm.
really? But this is the things that I say. What is the similarities between these two cases? Well, Kanika Jenkins, when she was found all wet. There was a pool somewhere. Same thing with this Corinne Bailey girl. Not Corinne, I'm sorry. Tristan Bailey. I'm thinking about the other girl. But the sheriff's department felt the need to specify that she was found with all her clothes on. Who says that? Something happened, and they're not telling the full story. Why did this girl go missing at 12 o'clock? Why did her parents know? Like, if I'm here, I'm 13 years old, and I go missing, my mom is going to say that I put her to bed. Like, she went to bed at 9:30. The cops didn't see anything wrong with the fact that her parents did not realize that she was missing until 10 o'clock in the morning. And the last time that they really saw her was at 1 o'clock in the morning when she was out at this particular swimming pool center. Something is wrong with that. Something is very wrong with that. I'm like, you ain't going to sit here and lie to the public like this.
Number one, my child isn't going anywhere after midnight. Number one. At
Anyway.
13 during a pandemic, I don't care if Florida is wide open right now.
Right.
But my daughter will not be going anywhere after midnight. School night, no school night. No, ma'am. If I'm not going with you, you're not being properly shadowed, chaperoned, whatever you want to call it. No, you're not going anywhere, especially not with no boys.
Mm-hmm.
Either you're going with them or they're going to be present to where you're going. No, ma'am. So, okay, so I have questions. So when she was allegedly in the bed she wasn't in the bed. So the last time she was seen was at 1 midnight or 1 in the morning. So, I mean, Mom, I'm going with my friends. We're going swimming.
This is
okay, bye.
This is the timeline of events, right?
Mm.
It says 12 a.m. Sunday, the last time Tristan Bailey's family saw her, according to the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. 1:15 a.m. Sunday, Bailey was last seen at the Durbin Amenity Center in the Durbin Crossing community in Northwest St. Johns County, the Sheriff's Office tweeted. So at 1:15 a.m., she was last seen at this community center. Now, here's what's crazy. I Googled because, I want to see this community center's hours because I'm like, are y'all 24/7 or?
Are you dusk to dawn? What are you doing here?
Exactly. So I go and I look, their website crashed. You can't even go on their website right now.
How convenient.
Right?
Right.
So I'm like, the last time Tristan Bailey's family saw her was at 12 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. On a Sunday. So she went missing Sunday morning and was found dead Sunday night. And already an arrest is made for some kid. Some kid. Right? But then the Snapchat that was circulating, that I literally was like, wait a minute. So the cops didn't see this shit? The Snapchat that was circulating was it's like they didn't take a screenshot of the image. They took a picture of the phone. And the reason why they did that is because Snapchat, if you take a screenshot, it alerts the other person that you took a screenshot. It'll alert the other person if you take a screen grab or if you have your screen recording on. It'll let you know.
You said it was the Durban Crossing North Amenity Center
Yes.
in St. John's, Florida. They close at 9.
Right.
Specifically 9:10 p.m. Like, what's the 10 minutes for?
I sent you the a
Friday and Saturday they're open 24 hours. Sunday they're open from 8:01 a.m. to 9:10 p.m.
right.
Okay.
So I just sent you what the post that, you know, they keep deleting off of the Facebook comments.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
bruh, aren't you the one that got her into the smell? Oh, boy. Somebody knows some.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is just like the Kanika Jenkins thing. Just like it. Everybody that was there, they saw something, they knew something, they kept it to themselves. They talked about it in the comments, and the adults were just oblivious to what the fuck was going on. So I'm like, look, y'all, honestly,
Not to put the blame on anybody, but I kind of gotta lean towards the parents on this. Like, why you just letting her out and about at 13 and 1 in the morning?
and she's a cheerleader, right? So I said, look, and I hate to say it, but these kids today are fast. They're very fast. Now you're talking about 13 years old, Harley Quinn romance, right? Why don't you meet me by the bleachers so that I can tell you my real feelings and thoughts? Like, this is the download that I got in my mind because you guys know I'm a spiritual bitch. I was like, she probably snuck out, went to meet this boy at this pool place. He was probably trying to get all hot and heavy. She was probably like, no, probably tried to leave. And then homie had his friend with him. They probably had their way. She probably died fighting back. Maybe I'm seeing like she slipped and hit her head on something, like on the pool. Like I'm seeing that. And they probably panicked and ran. This is what I'm seeing in my head because all I got to do is look at a picture and I can tell immediately.
But the police made sure to mention that she was fully clothed
That's
to indicate that she was not raped. Now, until you do that rape kit, which I know they're going to do.
for them to mention that.
Because I have heard stories where a young woman went missing, and when they did a press conference, the police officer, sheriff's office said, such and such partially nude, fully nude, or whatever. I'm beginning to think like, why
Right.
would you put that tidbit of information? Like, leave something to the family. We don't need to know she was naked. We don't need to know she was clothed. Like that part's.
Well, they were like, well, and they also specified in one of the
excuse me.
that they said was that we're just alerting the public that this is an isolated event and this is not like a serial killer. How do we know that?
Wait,
Right. Why would you write like there's certain things like again, news publications lately have been really slipping. They have been really slipping. And you know, me personally, I hate the term conspiracy theorist, but when the conspiracies are playing out in your face, which I also did another video about Newsweek, right?
I saw that.
Before I said anything, I said I wanted to show the credibility of this platform first, because sometimes like you post shit and you get your dickheads on TikTok that are like, I'm sorry, but that sounds like a conspiracy theory, and you know that just doesn't. I'm like, bitch, did you do research? Because I only have 1 minute to say what's on my mind and present the evidence. I only have 1 minute to do that. I'm not like everybody else, like for part 2. I don't do that shit. No, if I can't get it all out in 60 seconds, then
Come on, Minx, build the suspense.
you ain't getting no part 2. I don't want, and that's the other thing too. You don't want people to be following you specifically because you just make that content.
Be like, hey, do I have more information?
Right.
Tune in for part 2.
Exactly. I don't want to get caught up in that.
Yeah, because that's kind of clout chasey, and that's not you.
It's cloudy And I know it's like people be like, oh, 1 + 1 is 2, right? And then I found out that there was a number after 2, but like for part 2, so you can see what that number is. And I'm like, bitch, you had about 50 more seconds. You could have told us the rest.
You could have just said it.
Right. So I don't do part 2s. I try not to. If I do a part 2, like the only part 2 I did was for the Nancy Schaefer video, but it was a pretext to what I was going to expose. So you don't want to get into the business of exposing and talking about corruption and talking about collusion and all this stuff, because again, you wind up with an X mark on your back of being a conspiracy theorist. And you're like, no, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just presenting to you guys some shit that did not add up. That's it. So with the Newsweek shit, that was something else that did not add up as to why you have publications talking about shit like that. And then you have other publications that were going nuts because Nicki Minaj were fucking Crocs.
Who the fuck cares?
Their stocks went up. Oh my God, that's so cool. I need to get me some pink Crocs so I can look like Nicki. No, bitch. But you was just calling motherfuckers broke for wearing Crocs. You were making fun of people for wearing Crocs. I'm not saying Nicki was. I'm just saying that you general fucks that get influenced so easily. But Nicki Minaj puts a picture up with a pillow, covering her tetas, and wearing pink Crocs, and the shit goes trending. This is why I literally say now, and I hate to say it, I hate to say it, but y'all are sheep. There is a food shortage. Do you know this? There is a food shortage. There's actually a
You
shortage.
had to run out of chicken.
They're running out of chicken. Now, we should all be afraid. We should all be going, instead of running to buy fucking Crocs, some seeds and soil and things that are going to be like, you can't eat Crocs when there's no food.
I mean, you could. It's going to fuck your stomach up, but go right ahead.
It's just that I literally, like, the more that I analyze social media, the more I sit back and I say, a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it. I'm just being honest. A lot of you guys are not going to make it. While you are sitting here buying pink Crocs, you got motherfuckers like me that are buying Dogecoin, and then you got other motherfuckers that just don't care. They just don't care. Like, you literally just do not care. And that's the problem. And I'm like, if a celebrity has influence on you like that, you ain't shit. I'm gonna just be honest. You ain't shit. A celebrity says, I eat this type of broccoli, and your dumbass goes to Key Food or where the fuck you go to buy the same broccoli because a celebrity said that. You can't think for yourself. Very pathetic. But those Crocs was fire though.
I'm not buying Crocs.
I have Crocs.
I'm good with my slides, thank you.
I have Crocs, and I got them, I think maybe 2 Christmases ago, and it had a lining in it that was just so soft. It was like memory shit.
The little. Oh, I thought you was talking about the little fur shit.
Yeah, it's the fur shit, but it's memory.
Oh,
I love those. I love those. But the only thing that bothers me is that my feet sweat, and I don't want Gino to know me that way.
y'all been together like a million years. Let him know your feet sweats. Honey, I gotta tell you something. What's that, dear? My feet sweat. That's okay, honey. I still love you.
And he'd be like, what? Babe! You took your shoes off, didn't you?
And then y'all are in bed, and he feels something moist on his leg.
But Gina, like, she knows, like, I have a thing about my feet. I have very bad feet, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think. My feet are terrible. Okay. They're terrible. I always hated my feet. You always got that one pinky toe that's like fucked up and you don't know why.
Stop.
It's like shattered like a fucking glass. Like, why is this toe always fucked up? I never bumped it into anything. I don't get it. I have really bad feet. I was like,
Oh no.
my only drawback, which is good, is that my toes are not discolored. But honey, I cannot go and like to a salon and have them do my feet because the first thing they say is, "Yo, your first time?" No, it's not my first time. Well, you walk around your feet a lot? No, I don't walk around in my feet a lot. I wear shoes. Oh, you got bad calluses. Bad calluses. I get it out, but you got to come every week. Every week. I'm like,
Oh no.
but I have a condition, and it's a condition that has not been seen in years. Like my mom would laugh at me because when I was working in the car biz, I would have to wear knee highs, and my shit would bust right through.
No.
It was that bad. I was like, "Mommy," I said, "Mom, these are the brand new ones. These are the brand new ones." And she's like, I said, "Watch. This always happens to me." I put it over my foot. As soon as it gets to my heel, oh,
But you're not supposed to pull them super tight on your feet. You give a little slack to the toe.
like, hold on, real quick. I got it. I got. Oh,
You never put your knee high on all the way super tight on your toes, man. You leave like this much slack in the front. Why do you have a knee high in there?
oh, this was my stocking cap.
No. I was like, we're talking about feet and how you bringing props in here?
I'm propped up, yo. I am
Oh,
propped up.
goodness. Oh,
No, but
Jesus.
it's really bad. Like the feet, the women in my family, I used to look at their feet and I used to say, I hope I don't wind up like that.
No, but guess what? You thought.
Gina too. She put her feet on me the other day and I had to take her foot and I put it on my cheek and I was like, they're starting to get rough. They used to be so soft.
Why are you putting her feet on your what is wrong with you?
I'm obsessed with this child. I'm obsessed with this child who tried today, tried her best. She found the favorite jeans. Me and Gina was like, fuck. I said,
Y'all
"Fuck."
tried to hide them from her?
Tried to hide it from her. And she found
Why?
it. She came all proud. Mommy, look. I was like, we both looked at each other. I was like, oh, that's great, dear. How did you find them? They were in the drawer right under everything. I was like, right under everything. Right, babe. She tried so hard, right?
She found them.
This is how you know me and Gino are fucked up, right? So she's potty training still, getting the hang of it. She's wearing her panties and she's chilling. She's wearing her jeans. She's looking in the mirror. Every time we look there, she's in the mirror. Mommy, look, you like my jeans? I said, yes, I love them. I love them. I love them. Oh, I'm in the room. I'm laying down and shit. She comes running in. Oh my God, mommy, help me. I'm like, what's wrong? I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, oh, hold on. I'm trying to unbutton the pants and everything. And it was too late. She says, oh, I peed on myself. I said, oh, on your pants? And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh, that's so sad. We're going to have to put them in the wash. Oh, we're going to wash them today, right? I was like, oh, the laundromat is closed. I'm so sorry. So Gino comes in. He's like, why is the floor all wet? Because I just got finished mopping and shit. I said, Gina didn't get to the bathroom on time and she peed her pants. So she looks at us and she's like, yeah, I tried, Daddy, really hard. I said, yeah, I know. It's okay. So she gets in the tub and closes the thing and I go to Gino. We're so bad. I felt so bad, but this is the parenting moments that they did not tell us about.
So the next time y'all take them bad boys to the laundromat, you just won't put them up in front of her.
Exactly. That's his fault. That's his fault.
He's gonna have to take them and put them in the trunk of a car.
But it's like, I get it. Gina is proportioned differently. So when things don't fit her, she gets upset and it hurts her feelings. And she'll say, I'm fat. I'm like, who's telling you this shit? Nobody's telling you this shit. But it's one of her quips, right? So I'm like, okay, Gina, the pants don't fit. And my mom saw it firsthand, and my mom literally like came all up in the camera, like, babe, Listen, you're not fat. You're beautiful. And then as she gets off the phone, she's like, what the hell is up with these pants? I said, Mom, these are the only pants that fit her. So she is obsessed with them. So she says, so why don't you guys just go? I said, but you don't understand. These are the types of pants that you buy on the fly. Like, I hope they fit. Right?
You don't even try them on.
There's no brand on it. We can't find where these pants was made. So, now that she's getting bigger considerably, I said, Gina, we're going to have to find you some new pants. And she's like, no.
You can try if you want to. She will be 6 years old trying them same pants.
But I get it. I've been skinny my whole life. She's a little bit thick. So it's hard to find clothes for her size. Because again, like I said, these clothes that are designed are not for Black children. They're really not.
I was a beanpole growing up. I didn't start getting fat till like high school. I had a favorite shirt, but I don't think I have a favorite pair of. Well, I do now, but I have a favorite pair of. I'm actually wearing them right damn now. I didn't have a favorite pair of pants, but when I embraced my fluffiness and said, well, I guess I'll be wearing sweatpants for a little while. I have jeans, I have khakis, but it's just something about the sweatpant that just makes me so comfortable. And now when you wear a pair and you start to wear them and they get all what I call loose and juicy,
Mm-hmm.
and they just fit you so. And as soon as you get a hole right in the thigh,
That's it. That's it.
I'm wearing them until the pockets fall out. Like I don't care. Hole be damned. I'm wearing these
Right.
until they disintegrate because these are my favorite pants.
Well, I found a pair of pants at this store called ABC. That's kind of like the 99-cent store for clothes. And they have, fairly decent shit, and I was just walking around and I saw these jeans and I looked at it and I was like, okay, this says size 10. Can't be. But I'm gonna get them anyway. I get home, I proceed to pull these pants up and they went on like a second comfortable skin.
Mm.
And that's why I said I understand her quip, I've never been able to wear jeans because I have no ass and I just don't have that setup. I don't have that frame. And people always say, oh, you grow out your ass. I don't want to grow out my ass. I think my ass, it needs to stay flat the way it is. Okay. But I do understand that to some women, these proportions matter. And even to kids, they get favorite shirts, they get favorite pants. But with her, she's on rage mode.
Mm-hmm.
We could not find these pants, and we weren't intentionally hiding them from her. We just did laundry and could not find them. She raged the fuck out. I want my pants. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna find it. Relax. We're not gonna find them.
We're never gonna find these pants. We are fucked.
Keep them from her. But I'm happy that at least she's trying. And with kids, you have to be patient. And if you do not have patience, you should not have kids at all.
Which I don't, because I don't. I just let me tell you. Did you see, I sent you a text. The day before Mother's Day, Saturday, my little cousin comes over.
Oh yeah.
On weekends to do little arts and crafts with my mom because, like an only child such as myself, you get bored. There's nothing to do. It's boring. And your grandma doesn't know what to do with you. So my aunt says, hey, I'm bringing over your house, paint, do whatever you want. So I'm in here putting together a dope ass mix. I forgot what I was even doing. I forgot what the 2 songs I was putting together. And it was sounding so sweet. I don't have my headphones in. I have my back turned to the door. She comes right on in through here. She just walks up beside me. She says, "Oh, what you doing?" Zzz. I said, "Oh." Nothing. What do you want? It took everything in me to not yeet her ass out my room, but because she wanted to be a junior DJ for 5 minutes, I just cut the shit off. It's like, all right, here, do what you want for 5 minutes. And then you got to get the fuck out because I got to get dressed. Um, yeah, so stuff like that. I'm not used to people invading my personal space. But yeah, children are not for you if you're not patient. And I'm still learning. I still don't have children, but I'm learning.
Yeah, it's
I am learning. I'm
well,
just
kids are actually sent here to and this
test
is
you.
not even that. I think I read somewhere they said kids are sent to us like kind of like when you I'm gonna say this. You got makeup companies, right? And you have some makeup companies that just make anything. And then you have some makeup companies that actually just create it based on your tone and let's say foundation, whatever, right?
You have MAC versus Fenty.
Right. But they actually have a coating thing where it actually matches your skin. That's what heaven is like. It's let's find the soul that's going to educate you on how not to be and how to be. And kids will teach you. Like Gino, when we were dating, I knew from the beginning. I was like, he got a temper issue, right? Never had a temper issue with me, but because he won't. Um, but it was more like he had a he has a very bad temper, right? I have a very bad temper as well. And when Gina came, God was like, guess what? Now I'm sending you somebody that has triple the temper. So as parents, we can't be like, yo, all right, you ready? We have
Right.
to learn how to, she's helping us learn how to control our tempers, and we're helping her control her temper. So it's like a transference of energy. You were
Mhm.
sent here to save us because we will be in jail without you. We are sent here to save you because if we don't, you're going to wind up in jail. Right. So that's like one of the great things about being a parent. And even if it's like a star parent, I call it star parents, like, some kids that need, and I've always been a star parent, some kids that, you just vibe with. And, they don't really have a troubled home, but it's more like their parents don't understand them.
Mhm.
And, I saw a TikTok yesterday that broke my heart, but it was true. And this woman said about Black kids. She said, Black children suffer from the biggest overlooked depression. We don't ever like to say Black kids are depressed. What do Black parents say? You sleep too much. Why are you always in your room? Why don't
What's
you go?
wrong with you?
Right. But we as Black people have always been taught, and this is something that needs to be broken, that we don't and cannot possess as children any mental health issues. Now, especially now with the pandemic, there's no way possible you're going to sit there and convince me that there are no kids out here that are depressed.
Oh yeah, they are. They
Right.
are. And I wouldn't go as far as to say they're lying if they said they're not, because I can only imagine not being able to be with my friends for a long period of time. I'm gaining weight. I'm bored all the time. Video games don't even excite me anymore. Like there's nothing to it.
Right. And these kids hang out in their room, and the parents, they know that they're in their room. Like when I would hang out in my room, and this is what I always loved about my grandmother, she would look at me and know that something was going on, but never came to me like, well, what's the problem now? She would walk by and she would stop and look at me, and she'd say, look, my door is always open, and walk away. Now I'm like, I don't feel funny. And I would be able to talk to her and say, look, I feel sad. I'm being bullied at school. I got girls pulling on my hair. I got people shoving me in my lockers. It makes me cry. And then lets me cry. Lets me cry it out. Doesn't make you feel like what Black parents say to their kids. Man, stop that crying shit. Shut the hell up. Man up. No, it was never like that. I cried my eyes out. She would dry my tears, rub my back, and she would say, look, I know you're going through a tough time. What can we do to make this better? So I said, I don't want to go back to the school. So instead of her saying, What? You ain't getting no choices or decisions in this house. Even though my grandmother was a very, very strict ass woman,
Mm-hmm.
she always pulled me out of the schools that I did not feel safe in. And this is the problem. Parents are too busy on their phone, worrying about Meek Mill's dumbass, worrying about who the fuck is rating a woman from a scale from 1 to 10. You are not doing not even homie checks on your own kids. You're not doing that. You should know at all times how your kids are feeling. Like Gina, I don't ever dismiss her feelings. If I say something like I'll tease her and she gets this face and I'm like, what's wrong? You hurt my feelings. And I don't sit there, man, I was just playing with you. I just said, you know what, Gina? I was only playing with you. But if it hurt your feelings, I will do my best not to do that again. Because guess what? Now you taught them how to carry on when they're in school and they're joking around and they hurt somebody's feelings and they see the face and then they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to. No, look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. And I'll do my best to be more considerable of your feelings.
I think that's why a lot of us from the late 80s, early 90s, I think that's why a lot of us are the way we are now. Because when I say we, I don't mean me specifically.
Hey, Patrice.
Hey, Patrice. Like a lot of us, when we stayed with well, not mine, but grandmothers were mean back in the day. They're not these nice, caring, soothing, let me talk to you. No, these were big mamas. These were Medeas. These were, I'm gonna beat your ass for crying for no apparent reason. Like
Right.
the shit that they did to us as children. When I say again us, not specifically me, but the shit that they did to us as children. When they say you have to break that generational curse of whipping your children because you're not beating fear into your children, you're just basically abusing them for doing some simple shit.
Right.
And now you have the new generation of parents who are all of a sudden couch therapists. Well, if you talk to your child, which I mean, they're not totally wrong. Well, if you talk to your child instead of hitting them and this, that, and the third, and then you've got the older ones, ain't nobody got time for all that talking shit. Like, what are we doing here? Impatient.
Right.
Again, like you said, these new kids teach you patience.
They do.
Because back in the day, we didn't have time for no patience.
If you're a good parent that is willing to receive energy from your child, because you have some parents out here that is just like, you're here, I'm here to raise you, and that's it. My
I'm
grandma,
not your friend. You
Right.
make friends at school. You want to talk to somebody, talk to your pastor, talk to your guidance counselor, do. Talk to everybody but the person that you need to speak to.
and some parents, like some kids, their first bully was their parents or parent.
That is such a deep conversation. That is, whew.
That is the, like I say all the time,
Are we ready to have this conversation?
I'm always ready to have it because it's just the bottom line of thank you, Toucan. It's just the bottom line of it is that, parents are not in, when you are a young parent, and we're talking about this on a spiritual level, right? When you have a kid at a young age, you are technically, schmecknically
Schmeck.
not ready to have a child at that age, because at this point you're still technically evolving. What did they say? The brain is successfully developed at a certain age. Now you're forcing your brain hormones because you are trying to bring a child into the world. See, again, men don't have to get ready for parenthood like women have to. And that's why so many women resent, especially if they have daughters, they resent having their child and they resent having, the responsibility of being a mom. I'm not saying that, parents, like a woman and a man that live together, been together, all that stuff. A toxic environment is a toxic environment, period. If you have two fucked up people, and I always say, when you date somebody, ask them how they were raised, because that's how they're going to treat you. And that's how they're going to treat any offspring or animals that come into this relationship. Because some people, they have like fur babies and shit.
Mhm.
So when I talk to a man, like the first thing, my mom wasn't there. Bye. I'm pretty sure you got some bomb ass D because you are probably trying to emotionally connect sexually, but you're not going to fulfill
And
my
it ain't gonna happen. And then that's when he get physically defensive, and then that's when he get the pow pows.
And I'm not saying that you have to say because a dude's mom was abusive that you don't want to date him, but we are not here to fix people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, be prepared to handle that baggage.
You got to deal
'Cause
with
it's a
all that.
lot of it.
And a lot of us attract the people that we see within ourselves. And that's one of the scary things that people don't realize. If you look at your significant other or a significant other that you've had that did not work out, I bet you 95% of the issues was because of shit that you did. Nobody ever wants to take responsibility and accountability for why their own relationships fails. Yes, there are abusive men. There are abusive women too. And nobody ever wants to have that conversation either. That women, they think abuse is, oh, I'm going to punch you in your face. No.
It's all different types: verbal, psychological, mental, physical, verbal. Did I say verbal? Verbal,
Financial.
financial.
What? I
Oh
told
my
one of my
gosh.
friends, I said to one of my girlfriends, she's telling me a situation with her man, right? And I don't really like to give relationship advice because I am not the person you ever want to come to for relationship advice. It took me a long time to get to this. And it took a lot of heartbreaks and physical abuse and all that shit to get to happiness and where I'm at. So I'm not saying that I'm an expert. I'm just saying I'm an expert at the bad relationships. Okay? Trust me. But she's telling me this shit. And I was like, honey, you're being abused. Because one of the things that people don't talk about, which is a big issue in the disabled community, when you get married, you are giving up your benefits. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be in a relationship and married and being disabled and getting disability funds, and your man is making $100,000 a year. That doesn't work like that. So what happened was, because they got married, she lost her benefits. And because she can't work and she can't do it, it's like, oh, so I wanted to ask him, I needed to get money for, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I hate to say it this way, but you could not pay me enough to depend on a man financially.
Nope.
You could never. Just like the government, right? We depend on them financially. Some of us do. Unemployment, PPP loans. Some of y'all gonna be dependent on them for them extra cakes when you're in prison. But when you have to depend on somebody financially, they rule the world. If you have to ask for, I need money for maxi pads, I would rather be dead. And that's no shame to anybody.
And then you hear, you need money for what, bitch?
You need that for what you need? I'll buy it for you. But how do you know? How do you know what kind of pads I want, bruh?
Just tell me which ones you need, and I'll get them. He still brings the wrong.
So I had to let her know.
ones.
I said, look, yo, you are financially in an abusive relationship. Your man controls everything. I don't think that's a situation you should be in. So she was kind of shocked. She's like, financial abuse? That's a thing? Yeah. So I told her, I said, I don't know if you need to get an attorney or whatever, but you're his wife. You're entitled to half of everything.
When they start to give you little allowances, yeah, that's financial abuse.
That's financial abuse. And I had to let her know. I care about my friend. I'm the type of person so that she did not have to ask her man. I'd be like, how much you need? I got you. I'll promise I'll pay you.
Don't ask for that.
I don't believe in paying people back. I believe in paying people forward. Oh,
Look at you.
that was dope.
That was
Yo,
Hold on. Hold on. We got to do this the right way. Hold on. Hold on. With the big clap emoji. Say it again.
I said, I don't believe in paying people back. I believe in paying people forward. And then, then they got like the scene from like Steve Urkel and them. If you guys know anybody that has a gun,
Call 1-800. Stop their asses today.
you're supposed to sound like Steve Urkel, not Jaleel White.
Hi, this is Jaleel White. Nigga, what?
What you guys saw in this episode is things that happen.
If you know someone who's being abused, call 1-800.
Like that episode with 3J when he had the gun.
Yeah. Stop the violence. Call 1-800. Wait a minute. This was an after school special. I did not know I needed.
The fuck is this? Speaking of, did you know that Brandy blinded somebody?
No.
One of the members from Immature. The one with the eye patch.
Oh, little Left Eye Junior.
She blinded him.
That was real?
Yeah.
I thought he was playing off a left eye. I didn't know what was going on.
Listen, again, woke talk. I'm on the woke side of TikTok.
Oh no.
And this girl did, she did a video about it, and she says, I bet you didn't know that Brandy blinded one of the members from Immature, and she went and did the whole story about how they were in like a green room, and he was like, they were horsing around and shit, and she was like, leave me alone, stop, leave me alone, and he was still playing with her and shit, and she went and threw something at him and blinded him.
What?
I was like, are you
serious? She with the shits.
I said, Brandy is out here blinded motherfuckers. Like, I could not believe it. Like, it's like I had to follow this chick because she's been putting us up on a lot of things that went down in the industry that I obviously did not know. Brandy? I said, Brandy? That's what I thought that was a prop.
I thought it was too. Like I said, I thought he was patterning himself after Left Eye.
Right. What's up, Jasmine Alexa? Yeah, Patrice. Look, I'm telling you, y'all lost me to TikTok. I'm forever on this shit. And it's not even on the cringy shit. I'm always coming across like intelligent thought, intelligent discussions, intelligent comedy.
Lord Jesus.
That shit, I had to Google it.
I had no idea.
Damn, Brandy. Why did they bury that shit? Why didn't they want us to know that Brandy blinded one of the members from Immature?
Well,
I forgot about Immature.
I didn't, but I can never give you all three members.
I know one was Romeo.
Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one was LDB, but one of them left, and they did a little rebrand. They unvived us and gave us somebody else, and I could never remember his name.
Just like I did not know that Bad Boy owned B5.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew that. Their careers were terribly short.
I had a crush on one of the kids on there.
Mm-hmm.
I had a crush on one of them, but I was like, what happened to R&B bands, bruh?
Grooming.
We need them.
We do need those R&B bands. I was sitting here, and it's crazy that you just said that, segue queen. The other day, actually, it was 2 Saturdays ago. I was listening to this documentary, the story about Boyz II Men, because for years, and a simple Google search could have just told me, but for years I didn't know why Michael wasn't there, the bass. So, there was rumors that he got kicked out and this, that, and blah, blah, blah. Well, come to find out, he had multiple sclerosis real bad. And so he couldn't perform the tours and this, that, and the third. So he ended up leaving for a time. They went on to perform without him, of course. I don't think he got any money off of any of the new albums that they did. And so he wanted to come back, and they said, "We'll let you back, but you have to sign a contract that you will be here for 100% of everything." Honey, he has MS. You're lucky he's standing up at all. So when they first came out, they had the prep boy uniform. Everybody's dressing alike. That's another thing we need to bring back. Just dress everybody alike. And they had the little canes for props.
Right.
Well, he ended up using that in real life. And then he had divorced, and he was, not a good father to his children. And he was just going through a lot of stuff. And it wasn't like I give him the respect that they did not replace him.
Right.
Like they did with Backstreet Boys didn't replace Kevin either. He just aged out and got too old.
Yeah, he aged badly.
But he still tours with New Kids on the Block and Backstreet Boys. Like that's still a thing.
New Kids on the Block is never going away.
That was my shit growing up. And Jordan was my favorite.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Nobody liked Joey though.
Nobody. Joey McIntyre. Oh my God.
Please don't go care.
I can't. Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that was weird. Like
we need to do an episode of boy bands versus R&B bands. We need to do an episode like that because we forgot about a lot of them. Like I forgot about Eden's Crush, for instance. I said I forgot if there was a show. Eden's what was it? It wasn't Making the Band. It was the show that was like Making the Band. I forgot.
Big Time Rush.
No, I used to love Big Time Rush.
Ew.
I'm sorry. I love these kids shows. Oh no, that was the Fresh Beats. Was that the Fresh Beats? No, they changed their name twice.
They just could not make up their mind.
There was a show. This is where Eden's Crush came out, where Nicole Scherzinger came from. There was another show where they created O-Town. I forgot the name.
I remember when O-Town was. Yeah, were they the ones that sang New Kids on the Block? Had a bunch of hits.
No,
Who was that?
I know what you're talking. New Kids on the Block. That's LFO, I think.
Okay,
that's LFO.
But that was around that same time they all came out.
I dream about the girl who's a mix of Destiny's Child and the Mouse Down with Janet Jackson style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, when you think about it, someone did a TikTok. They said, is this, did they fucking make the standard of how women are supposed to look? And that's why they fell off the planet? I said, I thought about it. I dream about a girl who's a mix of Destiny's Child. Okay, so we got Beyonce. Which level of Destiny's Child? Because people forget that there was several different rounds. Like when we were kids,
you had Beyonce, Kelly, Michelle. Then you had Beyonce, Kelly, LaToya.
Who was the light skinned one with the tiger eyes?
I don't know. Hold on, Googling. Because if I don't know, Google does. Ding.
See, everybody, this is what gets me mad about the whole Beyonce stan shit. I'm like, y'all are Beyonce stans. We get it.
See, when I came into listening to Destiny's Child, it was Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle. I knew about LaToya, something. I knew about her. But by then she had, there we go. She had already, left. Hold on.
But you got to really watch them interviews with Destiny's Child because you could see that they all did not fuck with each other, like at all.
Oh,
like Michelle said
so
shit,
bad,
and you could just see Beyonce sitting there. Like it's like I look at body language a lot, even with the Jacksons. When what's his face was,
and Beyonce cannot hide her face at all.
Michael's sitting there looking at his brother, and he's
like, "Nah, it's okay. Let him do."
And Michael's like, what the fuck?
And
is this
Mike's just
thing?"
sitting there looking at him like, no, it's okay. Let him do it.
He's just
It's like, okay,
Okay.
cut the shit. Okay. Destiny's Child was an American girl group whose final and best known lineup comprised of Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle. The group began their career as Girls Time, formed in 1990 in Houston, Texas. After years of limited success, damn, they had to put that there. The quartet, after years of
so-
limited success,
it's so fucking shady.
very. This is Wikipedia, by the way. The quartet compromising Knowles, Roland, Latavia Roberson, and Latoya Luckett. So it was a Latoya. Okay, I was right.
Oh, I
Uh,
Toya Luckett now.
so it was Beyonce, Kelly, Latavia, and Latoya. They were signed to Columbia Records as Destiny's Child. Came out with Writings on the Wall, which was like, I burnt the fuck out that CD. Bills, 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 Say My Name. Despite critical and commercial success, the group was plagued by internal conflict, legal turmoil, as Roberson and Luckett attempted to split from the group's manager, citing favoritism of Knowles and Roland because Matthew was Beyonce's daddy, and whatever Beyonce wanted, Beyonce got because she was Diana Ross and y'all were the Supremes. Deal. Okay, so
Hold on 1 second.
and don't forget Farrah. Damn, they just left out Farrah.
Okay, I was,
Oh.
I was trying to pull a song out of that album in my head, and it just hit me. This is for your haters that said we wouldn't make it. Now we going platinum. Now you can't take it.
Yeah. Killed that song. I mean,
That
melted
song
the
was
CD.
so good, so good, so good. If you had it. Oh, I feel like I'm in my fucking my childhood bedroom. I'm doing so. I'm doing so.
And all you need is a box fan blowing your hair.
My grandmother would come in. So good. I'm like, yes!
Let's see. Early 2000, Latavia and Latanya, Latifah, Latoya, they left. And was replaced with Michelle Williams and Farrah Franklin. But Farrah left after 5 months, leaving them as a trio.
Isn't Kelly her cousin though? Beyonce's cousin? Is that a rumor?
I don't know about that. It don't say.
Somebody had said a long time ago that Kelly and Beyonce are cousins. That's why she joined the group. Maybe that was a rumor.
In 1990, Beyonce met Latavia while auditioning for a girl group. Based in Houston, they were joined to a group that performed rapping and dancing. Kelly, who relocated to her house because of family issues, joined them in 1992. Originally named Girls Time, they were eventually cut down to 6 members, including Tamar Davis and sisters Nikki and Nina Taylor. With Knowles and Roland, Girls Time attracted nationwide attention.
Girls Time?
Girls Time.
See why they changed that.
Tyme, because we were all spelling like that at one point in 2000.
Yeah, everything was spelled extra. But that's kind of like and that's so weird when you think about it. Back in the day, you blew up if you were in a group. That's how you blew up. And I think about it now. If you look right now, everybody that is promoting their music is a soloist.
Mhm.
Everybody's a soloist. And I've said to myself, like, there's certain artists that I've actually like worked with and see on a daily basis. And I'm like, yo, a lot of y'all are not gonna make it alone. And you have to step aside. You got to put your pride aside. A lot of you guys should really consider getting into groups because
You know what? Groups will never work now because songs are too damn short. Someone's going to be trying to fight for the last verse, for the verse. Verses are too short. I can't get my bars out. You're stifling me. It's too short. We can't do. I'm the star. Bitch, you thought. And then.
Oh, I would arrange that perfectly. Everybody gets 8.
That's not enough, Minx, man. I got so much shit I need to get
You
out.
better say the hardest shit you ever said in your life.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I was doing research because I'm developing a platform for us Black people because look, I was pissed off last night. There's just not a lot of black representation in blockchains, NFTs, avatars, and gaming. There's not enough black representation. But I was, looking at websites and stuff because I'm trying to find the right domain that's memorable and something that's going to actually generate good traffic and good return on my investment. And I come across this website that I have to tell my cousin John about because I think he should know about this. And there is a dude that created a NFT marketplace, and they're blocks, they're NFTs, but they're bars. So if you set a hard bar, he's making that NFTs, and it's for battle rap. He's making them NFTs, and you're able to own that collection or own that collectible of, like, if you heard a hard bar, like, whatever. And then you turn that into an NFT, people are actually buying that bar. So I see
using your shit in the process.
and they're getting paid, right? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, but I think that the original people should know, because you know how copyrights work, right?
Yeah, because if I hear you saying my shit.
No, if I look at someone's crypto wallet and I see a lyric that I said as an NFT, oh, I'm flipping the fuck out.
Right.
I'm flipping the fuck out because realistically, we do not have anything copywritten. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Y'all need to stop lying to yourselves and do not lie to me. A lot of my shit is not copywritten. My dad has told me for years, you're an idiot. I know.
Damn.
I just get so excited. Dad, you don't understand. Like, I said the most hardest bars in my life. And he's like, and guess what? It's not copywritten. So back to that argument. If we were to put together a group and I'll say 4 people's enough. 4 people's enough. You get one dude that sings, you get one chick that sings, you get one male rapper, and you get one female rapper. I think that could work with their own DJ. I think that could work, but nobody wants to get into the process. I've dreamt this before. This is freaking me out. Nobody wants to get into the process. You see how I slipped that in there? Of literally saying to yourself, you can't do it by yourself. If you don't have a team, you're fucked. If you're not part of a group, you're fucked. You're just making music because you enjoy to make music. And there's nothing wrong with that. But why do you think, you look at the story of TLC, how did they come together? There was a casting call for a girl group. Same thing for Spice Girls. Same thing for Destiny's Child. Same thing for 3LW. Same thing. Like every single boy band, girl band, and group, there was a casting call. So I said, what changed in the early 2000s to 2021 where everybody is spitting bars and everybody
solo?
Everybody got octaves. Like, I've said to myself, a super group would be Doja Cat, Meg Thee Stallion, and Nicki Minaj as the singer, right? Nicki could sing. I don't think she could rap. She got she has good vocals. They would make a dope ass pop group, and Meg would be the rapper, and they would blow
clearly.
They would blow up. But everybody wants to be the solo artist. Everybody wants to be Beyonce. I wouldn't mind being in the group. I wouldn't mind being in a music group, but I would be like the producer and the singer and the rapper.
Yeah, being in the back.
Everybody would be like, we have to kill Minx off.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. We're going to sacrifice her.
But what y'all not going to do is treat me like Michelle. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they treat Michelle.
I'm not your Michelle, honey. That's not what we're going to do. They did.
Did y'all not hear those? Out of all of the darkness and sadness. You didn't hear that? Those octaves?
And all my happiness.
She killed Survivor. She killed Survivor. And I think that's why they was messing with her. They wasn't doing that shit prior to that song.
I have a question regarding that song. All right, the part where they break it down and Beyonce's like, oh, who's doing the call and response?
It's her and Michelle. I gotta find you.
Knew it.
I knew it. Find you the TikTok because this chick.
I seen it. I seen it.
The white girl
with the wigs. And she's moving her mouth.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I seen it.
oh, after all of the, they're all like,
Yeah. And they're like,
"Hey, but do you realize what she said in that though? Like, let's bring it back. That
let's
whole
look at the lyrics. Let's look it up.
sentence was powerful. That's why it was the most.
Survivor lyrics.
That
All
was
right, here
that's
we
why
go.
that thing that Michelle had sang and the way she sang it as being a church singer, that was one of the most powerful lines I've heard in a song ever.
Okay, this was that was the number one's edit. That was with the brat. Never mind. Hold on.
The bread.
It's the brat tat 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 on that ass. From the 60604. Yeah, we know. Every damn time. We know.
Even
Bar
Mich-
started off that from the 60604. Who the
oh
hell
yeah.
knows what area code that is? I mean, we know now, but who the hell? We were saying we were tapping somebody's phone number. I got hope.
in different area.
And back when we were 4, we thought we were the shit. And then a year later, we turned to 434. Like, you motherfuckers.
The city says 60644.
See, who knows? Shit. Who the fuck knows? Hold on.
They never threw up my area code. I was like 718. 718. Like, where's that? New York City? I thought that was 212. That's Manhattan. That ain't New York.
Who's 918?
I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta hear that song. I'm gonna make a whole playlist of all the throwbacks because people are sleeping.
Damn it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm a survivor. All right, the bridge. They didn't even say that Kelly wrote this part. It just says bridge to Michelle. You got the O's going back and forth. After all of the darkness and sadness, soon comes happiness. If I surround myself with positive things, I'll gain prosperity. Y'all gave her that little bar. Y'all gave y'all gave Michelle the smallest little section.
That was the smallest section, but it was the most powerful part of the song because prosperity, everything about prosperity and abundance when you're in your spiritual journey is everything. And I think
this is what y'all need to understand. Beyonce had a whole second verse and first verse. Okay. Bridge. Kelly and Michelle had to share that. Okay. Then here comes the OOs. And then you let Michelle get after all of the darkness and sadness. Like, bro, y'all did her dirty.
the city says they treated Michelle like a stepsister.
She didn't get no step stool. She barely got a mic when they went to hug each other.
I mean, more like a foster sister, not even a stepsister, a foster sister. Oh, that's why your parents don't want you and you're living here, you stupid bitch. Right, Patrice. I always thought that's the same thing. Michelle has had the best voice, and I really think that in a sense, I think Beyonce. I honestly, when Beyonce came out, don't kill me, Beehive. I really didn't think she was going to last as a solo artist because I hated that song, her breakout song she came out with Deja Vu. I couldn't stand that shit. When she started dating,
what?
I literally said to myself,
Deja Vu was my shit. They could have left Jay out, but that was my shit.
The only reason why I didn't like the song was because I was like, you're trying too hard to be Tina Turner. Way too hard to be Tina Turner. We had a Tina Turner. We have a Tina Turner already. Right. Then I was like listening to the song and I see that like the throwback-ish, dun, 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 dun. I was like, okay, so this is a sample off of a song that sounds like it was in the early 90s, late 80s. I get that. But I just did not think that she was going to last after she came out with that, because I was like, I really was never a Beyonce fan like that. Like, I liked her in Destiny's Child, don't get me wrong, but I always felt for years that between her and Aaliyah, that if Aaliyah was still alive, Beyonce would be cleaning up the stage before Aaliyah gets on stage.
I don't think so. Okay.
If Aaliyah was still alive,
Neck and neck. Because Aaliyah
if
had
Aaliyah was still
more. She would have.
yes,
Because
yes,
Aaliyah, because
Patrice,
Aaliyah,
her,
because Aaliyah, because Aaliyah didn't do. She didn't do a lot of wild,
Aaliyah,
dancing and
Aaliyah
all
had
that.
vocals though.
Yeah, she has
She
vocals.
had
Yeah.
vocal range.
Yeah, she had vocals.
She was Aaliyah was the it factor at that time. We go back to that time. She had movies. She was getting ready to get into the fashion thing. She was pretty much living like the Selena life. Selena had a lot of shit lined up too before she got clipped, and then Aaliyah got clipped. And I honestly, to this day, I don't think this was an accident. To this day, I don't. There's no way possible. We came with all of this luggage. No, we did not. But you want us to come back? Like, why was the hurry? What was the hurry that Aaliyah said, I have to leave this island right the fuck now? Right now. Right now. What was the hurry? Did she get a phone call? Someone said she possibly got a phone call saying that something happened to her brother and she wanted to leave that island extra fucking viciously. She's like, we taking everything. And they're like, oh, ma'am, we can't. We taking everything. There's something wrong at home. They did something. I just don't believe it. And then the pilot, I'm like, y'all let the pilot get off scot-free. Oh, he had drugs in his system and that's why.
Yeah, because
No,
after that, you didn't hear anything else about that pilot.
not a damn thing. So I said, for someone, if I'm on an island somewhere shooting a music video, which 95% of the video for Rock the Boat was in front of a green screen. So that was another, flaw for me. We flew out to the Bahamas to shoot the video, but the video is CGI. So what the hell were they out in the Bahamas for? Did they even film anything? Because again, we know that CGI technology was very real. And the city, I'ma slap you. We're gonna have to take care of this. That's what that is. So again, if Aaliyah was still alive, Beyonce would not
don't do
even
that. Oh goodness, don't do that.
Aaliyah means what does Aaliyah mean? The highest, most exalted one. What does Beyonce mean? Names mean shit. Words mean shit. That's why they say the English language is the most demonic fucking language in all the languages. That one word could mean 1,000 different things in the English language. There's something wrong with that, which is why they say you have to be careful of what you say, because tomato, right? No, it's not tomato. It's tomato. Probably could die if you say another syllable or whatever the fuck it is. But words that have a lot of meanings, this is why I look at a lot of etymology of words. Why do you think in legal terms everything is in Latin? Because you can't get that mistaken. You can't get that mistaken. So if legal shit is in Latin, everything is in Latin. Medical field, everything is in Latin. You look at words like corona, right? Let's use that for an example. Corona. That could be a drink. It could be an illness. But if you translate the word corona to Latin, it means crown. Your head. The head illness, right? Something is wrong with our language as people that speak English, if words can translate to several different languages like that. But if you look at words like Korean language, you translate that word, that means something. I agree with the city. The city says, I think she blackballed Anne Marie and then took her whole style. Yeah, for that one thing. It's just one thing. It got me tripping out. And then
She
came
had
out.
a nice little run.
Anne Marie had a good run.
Yeah, she had a nice run.
And Khalees. What the hell happened to Khalees?
Nah, Her milkshake brought that boy to the yard.
I don't trust that story. I think Khalees is abusive to Nas, to be honest with you. Any woman that keeps
Well,
getting
Nas even came out and said that he wasn't doing her correctly.
well, when you have two alcoholics and one decides,
And he even said that he had abused her at one time. So he came out with that.
are we forgetting that couples can abuse each other? It's never just
Yeah.
one person.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
no.
two ass
You're right.
people with some bomb ass bedroom skills. That's what that is. But Khalees, I'm still mad that you could not find that Get Along With You video anywhere for months. Why they took that down and put it back.
The girl said I showed you that.
I know, but it was never up. Her label took that video down, and I was looking for it for years until you said, "Oh, it's right here." I was like, "It wasn't there before." I love that video, but also people forget. Y'all keep leaving Rihanna out of the mix. Rihanna, she jacked Fifi Dobson. To this day, I'm gonna say that she jacked Fifi Dobson, and Fifi Dobson was pretty fucking dope. She has a lot of good music. As an alternative person, I love listening to alternative music, especially when a person is black. And Fifi Dobson would have been where Rihanna is today, but Fifi Dobson wasn't going to be selling out and shaking her pom pom in front of everybody. She wasn't about that life. So they said, Rihanna, who can't sing for shit. I'm sorry. Watch her Summer Jam performance, and you tell me that is a
She
rising star.
cannot sing live. Lord Jesus. She can't dance for shit. She's stiff as two boards.
I was blasting that shit.
I hate you so much right now. Ah! Yeah, right.
Well,
But I love the production on that song. Like that's what draws me to certain artists.
Pharrell was good. Pharrell and that's what I'm talking about, the whole teamwork shit.
Cause I'm a producer first, and the whole thing with Beyonce with Deja Vu, that's what drew me to that song was
Who made that beat?
I think
say
Dark Child and a couple people wrote
Mike City?
produced it. Who?
Oh, I was looking at what the city has said.
Oh no, I'm
Oh, his name is your name Mike? Is that what you're telling us? So I can stop calling you the city.
or is your name Mike, so I can just stop calling you City.
Mike. I'll call him whatever he wants me to call him.
Your mama named Clay. I'm gonna call you Clay. That's right.
Oh, he says the producer. That was the person that produced that beat.
Do.
Pharrell, like again, the production teams and shit, right? Look at the Timberland crew, right? That was Aaliyah, that was Genuine. That was a good run too for them.
Magoo,
Aaliyah.
Missy. I mean, you had all of VA down there.
Who else?
Let's see. Produced by.
Oh, he says he was Anne-Marie's producer. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I was gonna say because Rodney Jerkins did Deja Vu. And he organized the music and horns and some other shit.
That was a big production.
Yeah. That go-go sound.
Yeah.
You know we gravitated toward it because you know that's DC sound right there. So yeah, I gravitated to that.
Patrice says so much talent came from Black Round Records.
And what happened to that label? Are they no longer operating? Are they now defunct?
They probably got a PPP loan.
All right.
A lot of labels did.
Black Ground Records was an American record label founded by Jomo and Barry Hankerson. Wow.
Sounds very elite-ish.
Defunct. Let's see who their artists were. Aaliyah, Timbo, Magoo, Tank, JoJo, Tony Braxton, Ashley Parker, Angel. Who the hell was that? Static Major.
From Old Town.
Static Major, The Hamptons, Outsiders for Life, LAX, Cali Girls, Crystal Nicole, Jordy Towers, Jenna Archer, Sandflower. Who are these people? You lost me at Ashley Parker Angel, and then the rest of them after Static
Right, Patrice. I agree. Someone did a whole video about that on TikTok that said Aaliyah's uncle has a lot of splaining to do.
As long as ain't nobody asking no questions. He ain't explaining shit. No kidding.
Static Major was on Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
Yeah, and then he died shortly afterwards. Or was that
Oh,
before?
Oh, he died?
Yeah, Static Major is no longer here.
Oh, Patrice, are you talking about what's her face? Fame versus Sacrifice? I love her. She cracks me up. She says, we gonna get into this tonight. We're gonna talk about the death of
Oh no.
some celebrity where you're not gonna be able to go to sleep tonight right the fucker now. Black Femininity TV. I'm gonna look into that. Look into the chick Fame versus Sacrifice. She does really good. She does live streams now. Finally. I'd be missing it though. I'd be dumb mad. Like YouTube is different now because they got the YouTube shorts, and there's some actually good content creators on YouTube. Like they don't get too into the conspiracy shit. They just show the facts and they let you, draw up your own conclusions. And then you have others that are just like, they're killing us. They're taking us the fuck out. Like, it's 9 o'clock. What was it? 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, should I get a snack or go to bed?
Should I try to go to sleep?
These cheese nips is kicking it off.
Hey, listen. Tonight's snack, tonight's show is being brought to you. They're not paying me by Cheez It Duos. These are so damn good. I've got the sharp cheddar and parmesan. They also have the bacon flavor, which I mean they're all right, but these smack. You can find them at your local grocery store.
They've been doing a lot of mashup lately. Somebody did a video about how they mixed Trix with Frosted Flakes.
Wait. They did what?
Trix mashed up with Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Tricks?
Thank you, City. That shit looks disgusting. That shit just looks disgusting.
Frosted Tricks?
Frosted Tricks. That person is a mass shooter.
Never to be trusted. Oh my gosh. Megs put me on to something that I don't know if you guys are aware of now that we're into the fat person section of the show before we get up out of here. They have a limited edition strawberry ice cream cone Hershey Kisses.
You heard that right.
Honey.
Y'all heard that right.
Honey. Strawberry ice cream cone Kisses. You could get these at Walmart and Target. Yeah. Also, and this is in Brazil only. Hershey's Pink Lemonade. So instead of getting
the Hershey's Pink Lemonade, that did it for me.
That sounds like diabetes.
Well, what it is there's a guy on TikTok that people tell him snacks to try that I guess like he orders from like China and all these places. So he was today they were like, we want you to try this Hershey's Kiss whatever with pink lemonade whatever, and I was like, and he's opening it and he goes, it smells like a strawberry daiquiri. I'm like, not with chocolate though. No, that ain't how that's supposed to be. That ain't it.
I'll try it. Etsy is selling large Hershey all flavors American chocolate lovers box. You get the you get the sprinkles and cream. You got this strawberry and cream. You get the caramelized cream, which is the Hershey's Gold, which smacks. Oh my gosh. You get the mint flavored, look like some butterscotch bullshit. The regular cookies and cream, you get cookies and mint. and you get the one with pretzels. Now, the one with the pretzels, I'm not really a fan of. But that Hershey's Gold,
I
no,
start,
that is the one with the pretzels. I do like those. Never mind. The Hershey's Gold with the pretzels, yeah, I like those.
I hated snacks ever since they started doing shit like this tastes like birthday cake. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
The city says, "Can we ban butterscotch, please?
No,
Please."
not the little. Here, baby, take this before you go into church. You better unwrap it before you get up in
Talking
that
about
church.
the golden ones. With the
Yeah.
golden-
What have y'all got against church candy? Yeah.
They need to bring back
Yeah,
taste stations.
you better unwrap this before church, and then as soon as your pastor get the praying, can we bow our heads? All right. Heavenly Father, we thank you for it is the worst. It is the worst.
Bring back taste stations. The strawberry ones, preferably strawberries and cream.
What are the little strawberry things that's got the cream, the little juice in them, and they twist them in a little strawberry paper? What do y'all call them up there? You know which ones I'm talking about.
Gushers.
No, hold on.
He said heaven.
City. This is why we're here. City, where you from? Like, I think you know which ones I'm talking about.
I had to follow him just based off of that sentiment. LA. He's from LA.
Like, what? Dog. Hold on.
My
'Cause
mom
I need
actually
to
found
know.
a store online. My mom found a store online that has like all the vintage candies, and I'm still waiting for her to send me that link 3 weeks later.
You're not getting it.
But they have everything, even down to my favorite, which used to be before my teeth got really bad, the saltwater taffies. And I'm talking about the ones that
You
are from Jersey.
You can get the 5-pound bag of strawberry candy for $30. Oh my gosh, when I see this. These little things.
Taste station.
No. Fuck those. No. These.
Oh, you're talking about the holiday fuck you, right? Like,
Oh no. These are all year round. My job had these. No, my job had these recently. I was like,
I know exactly what those are. My grandmother used to leave them shits out around Christmas time, and I made a big mistake. I said, "These taste disgusting. These taste disgusting." Take it back.
You better take it back, because those are and they melt. Oh my gosh,
they melt.
Sometimes, like if you suck on them long enough, pause. But if you can't really wait,
and that was your pause moment of the day.
But if you can't wait that long, you could just crunch into it, and it's like this strawberry.
I don't like candies that ooze. Pause. I gotta make. I'm gonna make an emote for that. I have to. Pause. I have to make an emote for that.
Oh no. Oh, but yeah, City knows what I'm talking about. Them things.
That's the best part.
Listen, Patrice.
I don't like especially like those types of cakes that you take this spoon and you're expecting everything to come together and it just starts oozing all over the plate. And you're just like, this is disgusting. It's messy and I don't want it.
That's the best part.
No, thank you.
Well,
on that
note, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this. So look, we got Minx all hot and bothered talking about these candies.
Oh, see now I'm sweating. I heard ooze. Oh shit.
Ah,
Like, oh, Ivan Ooze, remember that? Remember him?
yeah.
He was he was really funny. He was most funniest villain I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, goodness.
So do we have an answer for me? Am I casting on Twitch for gaming, casting on Facebook for gaming, or casting on caffeine for gaming? What should I do? What is your opinion? And I will say this: I don't care about getting affiliate, getting partnerships. I just want to play my games and y'all laugh with me as we meet crazy ass people in virtual reality. That's all I wanna do.
Who gives you the most freedoms to play what it is that you want? Because even you said Twitch, you can only play certain games.
Well, VR chat is on Twitch. I have
Okay.
not seen anybody on caffeine playing VR chat, and I think it's different because I'm black, and it would be more funnier, you know, a black avatar going around in VR asking people questions that people ask me to ask people in the chat.
Shit.
And I have a mic and everything now, so I can walk up to people and say, "Hey, I'm doing a podcast. Can I ask you a question? Why did you pick this particular furry suit?" And be like, my wife does not know I'm here. Goodbye."
Oh no. And I'd appreciate it if you did not broadcast this. Thank you.
Exactly. But, you know, I'm really thinking about doing that. And again, it's between I mean, I don't mind Facebook, but I want to go on a place that has gaming.
They're on a censoring rampage. I want to give some encouraging words to a friend of mine who was having a down moment. And after I told him everything that I needed to tell him on a positive light, he likes to tell me that because he always smells so good. And every time I hug him, it's like, he said, I know, I just smell so wonderfully slutty. And so I was going to give that back to him. But then here comes Facebook. Your comment may need editing. Edit for what? Because I said the word slutty.
Or they'll say, this comment kind of looks like something else that we've seen that's gotten flagged here before. You sure you want to post that? And I'm like,
Right. Like, you want to press your luck and post this, bitch? Yeah, sure. Why not?
no whammies, no good suspension, yay!
Like, are you sure? Is that your final answer? Do you want to post this
If
shit?
you want to post, go fuck yourself. Boop, 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 boop. Suspension, yay!
I've never been suspended, but I've had a couple of my comments taken down. I wasn't calling him a slut, even though if I did, he told me himself he wouldn't be mad because he loves it.
I'll tell you one word they never banned. I'm sorry, this does not go against our terms and community. This does not fall under the category.
But if I call you a bitch, I'm suspended.
Can't call nobody a bitch, but you can call me with the hard ER.
Call me with the hard
Fucking Cletus from Arkansas can call me a and I'm the one that's getting flagged because I say, well, I wish you call your mother and they're like, you can't say that.
Like, bitch, what you mean I can't say that?
Look, Mark Zuckerberg, please take heed to Elon Musk, who has Asperger's.
You can look at him and tell something is not right. And now I know why. Thank you for explaining that to me.
I don't mean to laugh, but I did think that.
You can look at him and tell something ain't right.
Like
and
he has like a complex. It's like this weird complex.
Zuckerberg at ADD. I am convinced.
Zuckerberg is not human. And he's said that several times on the summit. He goes, when I used to be human, I mean, not that. I'm like, dude,
you're not.
You just told a freaking college student that you're not human. And this is on record. And he was dead ass. This is him. You know what? That's a very good question. When I was human, sorry guys, I didn't mean it in that way. I'm like, who the fuck does not mean?
Like, who were you trying to impress by saying that?
When I was human, y'all would be like, Minx, you okay?
You need a little reprogramming, ma'am?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm good. I need to download.
Yeah, I'm straight.
But Mark, this is why I say Mark Zuckerberg cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted with our data. He cannot. And that's why now you notice if you update your phone, Facebook and Instagram is going to be scattering like roaches. You just performed an update, and at this time, you have to go into your settings and give us permission to get your data, or else you can't use our app. That's what Facebook and Instagram is doing right now. So if you update your phone, they just added, shout out to Apple, they just added security features that will prevent apps from tracking us, our locations, even if we say, I think
And I turn that shit off.
they're still tracking you regardless. They're still tracking you. I said to my dad the other day, I said, look, I want you to check out this website. I just talked about it on the phone. And then I started getting like all these messages, like my cousin Darius, he will tell you this happened today. I was on Twitch, SoundCloud was live. They were reviewing music. They had about 1,400 people in. So I sent them the link. I said, yo, look at this. SoundCloud is popping right now on Twitch. So we had a brief discussion about it. And he sends me a text message like, yo, Minx, no lie. Look at this shit. Sends me a screenshot. Who is it from? SoundCloud. So, I haven't heard that since Vine. I miss Vine. But yeah, that's the end of our broadcast day, y'all. But I will be making that decision within an hour.
Oh,
My throat is bleeding.
no pressure. No pressure.
I want to go on VR tonight. I have a good feeling.
She has a good feeling.
I might run into Jack Black again.
Of all people to run into.
Oh, he's hilarious. He is hilarious. And when he talks, you turn around and you're just like, that dude sounds like Jack Black. And I go over, I was like, excuse me, are you Jack Black? Who wants to know? I was like, can I get your autograph digitally?
You sitting there reaching for actual pen and paper.
Well, we have pens in VR, but I can't. Well, he could sign it, but then I have to take a screenshot of his signature, and it's just too much. But I'll probably just be on Facebook tonight, just to play it safe until I figure it out.
And speaking of playing it safe, you can follow Minx on OnlyFans for free at Minx Couture. You know what I mean? Get those. But unfortunately, you ain't getting no titties. You ain't getting no titties. Yeah. Now, however, Minx, you did say you might go live on your OnlyFans if you get 10 people.
I need 10 people to follow me on OnlyFans so I could start going live and be doing my live streams and stuff on there.
But yeah, follow her at Minx Couture. You can also follow us on our other social medias because we do have those too. You can follow Minx at Brewhard Bars on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter because I'm always there on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, I love Twitter. Like, I just love Twitter because I can engage and just post, say what the fuck I want. And I'm still getting engagement likes from something that I posted 2 weeks ago on someone else's comment. I got to follow because they were talking about the Method Man and Redman verses. And there was a section of the clip where Method Man was rapping one of his songs. And the line goes something about knocking the stuffing out your muffin. And all the women were like, because the camera was like on him as he was doing this hip thrust. And the women was just slutting themselves out for him. And then he says, why do y'all women get so and why do y'all get so sexy and provocative? I said, sounds like someone can't knock stuffing out of a muffin, sir. And he got cooked to this day, still cooking. He was like, you know what? I got to give you props for that burn you gave me the other day. You must have bullied a lot of kids growing up. I said, actually, I was the one getting bullied. That's why I can do that now. Because you can't knock stuffing out of muffins, sir. But yeah, you can follow us on our social media. Still cooking. It's still simmering. I'm still getting heat off of that. You can follow us on that.
Oh, I gotta go on your Twitter to see this conversation.
Oh, I'll tag you. No problem. And also, since y'all rock with us and we rock with y'all, we got to give y'all another hit, nigga. Damn. award because you did not ask for it, but I'm giving it to you anyway because I fucks with y'all and it's free. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful. Just ain't that a beautiful trophy? Yeah.
Free 99.
Free 99. Minxradio.com. Catch up on current and past episodes of the Minx Show podcast. Be sure to hit that merch tab. Get you some Minx Mafia merch, what we like to call Mama. And once you get a piece of merch, go ahead and hit us up on our social medias. Tag us, let us know that you got your merch. And that shows that you rock with Minx Radio. You rock with the RTIM show. Most importantly, you rock with me and Minx.
Amen.
If you'd like to send your music, please and thank you. Submissions at mixradio.com. One EP, not one EP, one track, because we ain't got time for no EPs. One track, one MP3, MP4, YouTube link if you want to show a video. We don't need no dual tracks. We don't need no double disc. We don't need no deluxe. We didn't ask for that. Just one track. That's all we need. Also, if you would like to, if you need some promotion for your new business, some of y'all got them PPP loans and need a little promotion. We got you.
I can't with you.
I can't with them. They were the ones that did it. Also, Minx has a giveaway. She's starting a giveaway for the Minx Radio song reviews. 5 written song reviews. You must like and share the live stream. Okay. There's other details with that, Minx.
Yes, you must like. Gotta like the show. You gotta share the show, and we gotta see that you're actually being active in this biatch, right? That's all we gotta see. And then when we talked about earlier about the interview process, we're not gonna be do crazy ass interviews, but if you take a look at your screen real quick, give me 1 second. Share window. Hold on. Okay. So if you apply the right way and we see that you're active, you can actually come to our official hangout space.
Hey, the hangout space. I like
This
it.
is our hangout space. You will be able to cam up and all that good shit. We can hear you. We could talk to you. We could review your music, especially on these walls. We could put up your artwork, all that stuff, and I can have up to 25 people in here. And when you talk, you will be heard. And this is what we will be streamed. And if you guys believe in that, you guys can actually come and hang out with us. And this is a real space. This is a real space. And I just really work hard on this, and you can see for yourself that you can actually be live with us. Where do I want to do this? Here, this one. You can actually be live with us, and you can actually watch the show within this virtual space once it loads. There we go. We're right here. See, we are live in the virtual space. So,
Oh, snap.
yeah, we are live.
I never
So,
saw myself in a virtual space.
it's crazy, right? So again, this is
Wait a
our-
minute. Zoom back out? Come back.
all the way.
Oh, wait. Come back. Oh, shit. You're on top of a damn building.
I built this. I built all this shit.
Oh, look at you. Oh, we're just
Yeah.
floating in space.
But these little pieces here, like my character, but when you guys come in, this is going to be where you see my little picture here. That's going to be your web camera, and you'll be able to cam up with us, and we can all talk and hang out in here. So that is one of the
That's
things I've been working on. So holds up to 25 people. So if you do not get your Willy Wonka shit, then yeah, it's already ready. It's available. This is the hangout space, and we could pod in here, and you can hang out in here, and we can all get you on the screen and tell about yourself within Club Minx.
That's what's up. I do like that.
You like it, right?
There's some crazy shit. That's pretty well. I like that.
Yeah. It took me a minute, but yeah. and let me show you what it looks like in the first person view. So this is me. I'm as myself looking around and saying, "Oh wow, look at that nice little building." And oh my God, it's the RTIM show. Oh my God. And yeah. So that's what we could do. Yeah. I built that. I built it
She did
for us. This is like Clubhouse, but in virtual reality. And we could see your face. We could hear you.
The virtual
Uh,
clubhouse.
we could submit, play music and within the space, everybody hears it, hand out business cards and all that shit. So I got this for us. So we have a hangout space now.
We have hangout space.
How dope is that, right?
That is pretty damn dope. Please, people, call and check up on your loved ones, like we just discussed earlier. Depression is a real thing, especially in the middle of a panini. So if you or someone needs to talk to somebody, you know what I mean? Be each other's ear, be each other's voice, be each other's ears. Don't just, be there to get in their business. Be there for them because they really need someone, have a shoulder to cry on at least for a few minutes. They need to vent, get some stuff out. You know what I mean? If you haven't visited your grandma yet, what are you waiting on, right? So send her a FaceTime, give her some email or something, or send her some candy. I'm sure she'll like that. Send her some butterscotch. I know she'll fuck that up. No, my grandmother ate Hershey bars. She bought them by the box. But yeah, y'all, we will be back here tomorrow. Oh yeah. Tomorrow is supposed to be another installment of badly painted murals. However, if we can't find any more of those, we might mix up what we find with some fucked up fan art because I'm sure it is out there for us to see. And last week's murals was just it was
Very
pretty
good.
bad. But yeah, also if you would like to donate to the RTIM show, all donations are welcome. We appreciate you. Proceeds go back to Minx Rio in the creation of that best spot. And making sure that our website is being tended to, and we can provide some quality commentary for you, where we provide all the foolery, fuckery, shenanigans from Monday to Wednesday from 7:15 until 9:30. Give or take a few minutes. We'll be back tomorrow night on Wednesday. And on that note, we are out this bitch till tomorrow night. Peace out, y'all.
Good night.